This is an excerpt from Small Business School.
Mingo and Wing, everybody says you're the operations guy. What are some of the big chunks of the big ideas that people need to understand that have to be put in place to grow?
Right. Well, the first step was to look at what made it successful when I came into it. What made it successful was the ownership and the way they treated their customer. The other one was the standardization of everything that happens in the restaurant, from the recipe, from the spice, measures to the temperatures and so forth. I mean, the whole process, the product you bring in, your raw material, your style of service, and most of all the training program. And that was something we worked very hard at. We constantly go back and tell people that, you need to really take the temperature or taste it, not just look at it. The specificity. Well, we have a line check, for example, for the kitchen. The cooks need to do a taste test, a temperature test, a visual test, a tactile test. You got to look at the product in every aspect. The backups, do we have enough product, and it needs to be taught.
So we have a manual for almost every part of the business. And usually we've not only used ourselves as examples, we've used employees that have been with us for almost 10 years to actually help us with almost every question and answer that a customer may have or anything that may be part of the operation of the day-to-day.
We have what we call a 10-second rule at Wahoo's.
10 seconds?
10 seconds.
Okay.
10 seconds is the maximum amount of time a plate of food will wait in the pass-through. 10 seconds is the maximum amount of time a customer will stand in front of your register before somebody approaches them. 10 seconds is the maximum amount of time that the cook will look at a ticket that comes into the line and know exactly what needs to happen. So, and we train everybody that way. So, okay, everybody quiet for 10 seconds. And people realize that 10 seconds is a lifetime. Right?
That's it. That's a long time.
It is. Until absolutely. And we do the very thing. We demonstrate, we live what we preach, number one, and lead by example. That's what we transmit to our management. The management transmits it to the employees. Okay. And that's what you look out there. You look out there and you really see 350 potential general managers because everybody's accountable for what they do, but they have clear expectations set for them.
All those little details.
Right.
You wrote them down.
Absolutely. We have created a training program that's based on a single page modules. Everything that one needs pretty much can be put on one page. Otherwise, don't bother.
Okay.
So some of them, the print is really small, so they can fit it on a page. But for the most part, we have accomplished that.
What do you think they do different? What is it?
The difference is that the procedures, the steps by steps, the way they handle the people, the way they give out priorities to the employees, to the customers.